The Three Musketeers back on the big screen. It's back in 3D and on the show with me right now. He's D'Artagnan. Do you like that, Logan?
Yeah, it's good pronunciation.
Yeah,
of the
I've
name.
been practicing all day.
Oh, yeah?
Logan Lerman,
D'Artagnan.
who you may also recognise as well from Percy Jackson, looking very different in this film because there's a lot more hair going on.
A lot more hair. Yes, definitely a lot more.
Was that a wig, or did you have to grow that?
It was extensions, actually, that they melted into 5 strands of hair at a time, and it was so uncomfortable. But, easier than putting on a wig every day, I guess.
Yeah, of course. Did you do that thing in the morning when you got out of the shower and you just brush your hair back like you're on a shampoo commercial?
Oh, yeah, of course. You got to rock it.
So most people know the story about the Three Musketeers. So D'Artagnan, your character, what's the story? How does he fit in?
I mean, D'Artagnan's a young, cocky, impulsive, naive young man, yeah. Just a kid trying to prove himself. And this is definitely not your typical Musketeers film. It's much bigger and explosive and also lighter and more comedic at the same time.
And of course, it's in 3D.
Oh yes, no, I mean the 3D aspect's great. I mean it's it's not that conversion 3D which always gives people a headache. We shot this film in the with the greatest 3D rigs around that James Cameron and Vincent Pace made and shot Avatar with, and shot a lot of this film on location, and it really takes you into this world unlike anybody's ever seen it before.
So you're a bit of an action man, aren't you? It seems to be the films that we know you for, they're quite action packed. So did you have to do a lot of training for this?
I did have to do a lot of training for this movie. Yeah, I'm picking up a skill like fencing definitely took a lot of time and effort.
And how many of your own stunts do you actually do?
I did most of what you see on the screen. We didn't really want to, use clever editing techniques to avoid actors' faces and all that. We wanted to see, the actors doing the work. So all of us in the film really put in the time and effort to learn these sequences.
Any injuries on set?
There were a few. Nothing too bad, but I believe like one time I think Matthew McFadden might have smashed a guy's nose once, and I think nothing a bottle of champagne couldn't fix.
Now, I've got to ask you some questions from Twitter. I mentioned the other day that I was going to be talking to you, and you have got a massive fan base that it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. A lot of the questions, mostly from women and girls, and they all want to know, have you got a girlfriend? Who's your ideal woman? What would be your ideal date? Are you dating?
I like to keep the personal life personal, but I do. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
He doesn't know.
I don't
He's
know.
only
I'm
19.
uncomfortable.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Blushing on the radio. Can you feel the heat from his cheeks?
No. I'm blushing on the radio right now.
Talking about co-stars, you've just finished a film with Emma Watson, though, haven't you?
Oh yes, I did.
Now, see, you two make a lovely couple.
Thank you.
There you go.
She's fantastic. She's this very smart, talented young actress, and completely down to earth, and just we had a great time working together. It was a great cast in that film. A lot of really talented young actors. So
which film was this?
Oh, it was called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I'm not sure when it's coming out yet. We just finished it about 2 months ago. It's based off of the novel by the same name, and it's a book I grew up with, and I know so many people that were deeply affected by it. It's just a really nice coming of age.
Saria, I think I got her name right on Twitter. Wants to know, you're always playing the good guy in a film. Would you like to take on a nasty role?
Yeah, no, I'm open to anything really, but I just want to collaborate with filmmakers that I appreciate.
Aisha and quite a few other people as well. Is there going to be a sequel to Percy Jackson?
I personally haven't heard anything about it yet, so I just don't really know anything.
Would you like to?
Of course, yeah. No, it was a great experience.
Meanwhile, we have Three Musketeers at the cinema this weekend. Do you know what? Have you ever seen a cartoon called D'Artagnan and the Three Muskehounds?
I've heard so much about this from so many people. I still haven't seen it, and I really need to check that out immediately.
It was a great film. The Three Musketeers were actual fully grown dogs, and Dogtanian was a little puppy just biting at their heels.
Oh yeah, Luke Evans just raves about it, and he'd sing the theme song all the time, but I'm blanking on it. I don't remember it too well, but
I'll
it seemed
tweet you.
pretty catchy.
I'll get you a link and I'll tweet you. I'll tweet you a link.
Yeah,
To it.
tweet me. Tweet me
Because
sometime.
when you hear the theme tune, it will get stuck in your head all day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Is this franchise going to continue? Do you think the Three Musketeers film?
I think there's definitely room at the end for many more installations, but I don't really I haven't heard anything about it. Again, we were just focused on the first film and trying to make the best movie we can out of it. And if people respond to it and enjoy it, I'd love to replicate the experience.
Are you in the UK for much longer, or are you back to America?
I've been here for a little bit, but I'm leaving tomorrow. Actually, I've had a lot of time to do some fun things already. I saw a play and went did a lot of the touristy stuff. It was fun.
Do you fancy treading the boards on the West End yourself?
Yeah, it's never really been. I mean, it's nothing that I've grown up with. I've only seen like 3 plays in my life, and I'm a huge fan of film. But I guess there will probably be a point in time where it'll be fun to challenge yourself and do something on stage. But it does seem a little intimidating.
They're frightening when you can see the whites of their eyes.
Yeah.
Lovely talking to you today. Really looking forward to seeing the Three Musketeers. I'm going to go and see tonight, actually.
Oh, well,
my
thank you very
3D
much.
glasses in my pocket, ready and waiting to go to the cinema.
Hey, well, thank you very much. Hey, it was nice talking to you.
Logan, thanks very much.